Welcome back, my guys. Day 14. Let's go. I hope that you guys that are following along with me have made it to this day. Honestly, like it I won't lie to you. The other day was a struggle for me. It really was. But I made it to day 14. Day 14. 2 weeks. No nothing. No fat, no porn, corn, whatever. Nothing. Nothing. I made it. It feels so good to make it this long, honestly. Like, you have no idea how much clarity I feel. My brain feels much better, rewired almost. It's going to take a little bit longer, obviously, to get the full rewiring. I would say that's why I'm going the full 90 days, because I need a full 90 days, 3 months, no nothing to rewire my brain. It's going to take some time. It takes, I would say the longer you've been watching it, the longer it takes to rewire your brain. As I said before, it takes some time to get that full rewiring. You got your dopamine needs to reset. But already 2 weeks, I'm feeling energized. I feel focused. I don't have as much brain fog as I used to have. The feeling of shame, regret, and drain that I used to feel, it's gone. It's gone. And I hope that you, the guys that are following along with this, are feeling the same way. And those of you that are just tuning in, welcome to the channel. And I hope that you guys get inspired by my channel to join my movement of no more corn. And then also jumping on this journey of semen retention. Trust me, guys, it is a great feeling. I'm sure you've heard about it in the past as far as bodybuilders doing it to jack up their testosterone. And now, granted, they're doing other compounds along with it, which we might talk about later. I'm not going to make this channel about that. There's plenty of channels out there talking about compounds and compound usage, but I'm not going to go into it. I'm mainly going to talk about the benefits of semen retention, and eventually I'm going to start talking about more controversial things as far as Bible studies go, things that are going on in our country. This is called Blessed Patriots, guys, but this is the start, right? This is the start of the movement, and that means getting right with our bodies and our minds and our lusts, getting our lust under control. It needs to get under control, guys. It's very important as a man that you can control your urges, as I've said in the past, okay? But day 14, thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me and liking, commenting, and subscribing and sharing this with people. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, and I hope you continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with anybody that you think might be struggling with this, so that I may be able to help them out. But I made it 14 days, guys, without anything. You can do the same thing. 14 days. Now, for some guys, that might seem like an eternity, because we're so used to, ejaculating every single day for God knows how long, probably since you could. Probably since you could. That was, you started and then you just haven't stopped. I've been the same way. Pretty much since stuff started coming out down there, I've been spilling it out as long as I can. But you know what? Your body is like an engine. You're spilling out your oil. That's your life force, guys. That is what drives you to be a better man. That is what drives you to be ambitious, to be confident. And if you're spilling that shit out every single day, it's killing you. Like, you don't realize that, but it's killing you. It's killing everything that you love. Do you want to make more money? Do you want to get more fit? Do you want to attract more women? Do you want to be more ambitious? Do you want to be more confident? Then stop. Put a plug on that shit. Stop. Because you're just draining yourself. Now, those of you guys that are new at it, if I don't know if I have any younger guys on this channel, those of you guys that are new and you just started, I know it seems like fun right now, but eventually it's going to get you, and it's going to start killing your drive. Trust me. It's going to kill your drive. Just to give you a little bit more backstory on myself, I started using it at a very young age, and I never stopped. I got my whatever I get my hands on, I would masturbate to it. I know this is a sensitive subject for some guys. I don't like to talk about it, but you need to talk about it. It's got to be said. It needs to be said. It needs to get out there. Talk about it with people that you trust, right? Don't talk about it with everybody, because some people are very highly judgmental. We all know that based on what's going on in the world right now. People are very, very judgmental. And, with all the body positivity and body shaming and sex positivity bullshit that's fucking going on right now that makes me fucking sick. No, we should not be sex positive and body positive and all that stuff like that, because it's basically glorifying things that shouldn't be glorified, right? We shouldn't be glorifying sex. Sex is supposed to be a sacred bond between you and one other person, right? A sacred bond between you and one other person. If you're out there bonding yourself to multiple things, and on top of that bonding yourself to a fucking screen, come on, guys. Let's stop that shit. We don't need to be bonding ourselves to a screen. Bond yourself to a good person. That is going to make you a better person if you're bonding yourself to a person that you can't see yourself without. Do not become a slave to your sin. As it says in the Bible, do not become a slave to your sin, because you will become a slave to it eventually. If you haven't already, you will eventually become a slave to it. I was just talking about this with a friend of mine earlier today. I would go spend hours a day watching that stuff. Hours out of my day that I could have been doing something better with my time. And I think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. You're wasting time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your life. You're wasting your energy. And some of you, you're wasting your money. So stop wasting time, money, and energy, and start redirecting that into investing in yourself, investing in making more money, investing in your body, investing in your health. These all things are going to make you more desirable to women. If you can respect yourself enough to keep your paws off of yourselves and get your asses in the gym, get your faces in the book, that's going to help you miles. Now, I know that I swear a lot, and I probably say I'm never claimed to be a perfect Christian. There are lots of people who, hold us to a higher standard. They think that we're supposed to be perfect individuals, when we all know, especially if you're a very devout Christian, that we know that we all fall short of the glory of God. I apologize, my dog is chewing on a toy, so if that is going to probably be loud, I apologize for that. But we are not perfect. We fail just like everybody else does. But the difference between us and them is that we continue to try to strive to be better men every day. And that's what I'm trying to drive you guys to do, is to be better men every day. I'm not perfect. I'm not. Like I said, I almost failed the other day. I was this close to giving in. But I remembered you guys, and I didn't want to fail you guys. I didn't want to fail myself. And most importantly, I didn't want to fail God. We fail God every single day, but we have the choice as Christian people to be better and to walk away from our sin. But you got to make that choice to walk away from it, okay? So I'm telling you guys, you're going to feel so much better. I can't tell you how much better I feel. I have so much more energy. I have so much more drive. I have less brain fog. I'm more excited to get out of bed. So I hope that you guys are following along and you guys have made it to this day. If you made it to this day, give yourself a round of applause. Honestly, I mean, I know it was probably really, really hard, because it was hard for me. It was hard for me. And it's going to continue to be hard, right? Just like any other drug, you're going to struggle with it. There's always temptation. whether it be alcohol or drugs, nicotine or corn. There's always going to be temptation to go back, right? And for us who are struggling with the corn, it's even harder because it's always around. It's always in your face, right? There's all these triggers around, constantly triggering us. But that's the point. That's the reason why. I've heard that they're actually starting to ban Cornhub finally, which it's about frickin' time. They need to ban it federally all over the country. It needs to go. I mean, of course, other things are going to pop up. They're always going to find a way around it, right? They'll just create a new thing. They'll find a way to get it out there eventually, because it's $1 billion business that we're talking about here, guys. I think it was back in 2021 or 2022 when they tried to threaten to take corn off of OnlyFans, and OnlyFans was like, when they realized how much money they were going to give up, they're like, okay, bluff called, right? Bluff called. But what happened after they announced that? Other sites, other platforms started freaking popping up and saying, oh, you can come post it here. They're always going to find a way to get it out there, guys. So it's always going to be there. That's what's the sad part about it. It's always going to be there. So you can't control that, but what you can control is how you react to it by choosing to walk away and not consume it. There's liquor stores out there, there's drugs out there, but you choose not to consume it. And that's all you have to do, is choose not to consume it. Make the choice and stay away from it. Okay, guys? But I want to thank you all so much for being here with me on my journey. You guys are a blessing. You guys have no idea how much you help me every single day. Even in that, and especially in that moment of struggle that I had. I thought about the guys who have subscribed to me, guys and gals, and I thank you so much. You have no idea. And I hope that I'm making an impact on at least one person who has subscribed to this channel's life. If I've even made one single person different because of what I'm saying, that's all that matters to me. Honestly, one person is all I'd like to change. And I hope that we can spread the message more and get more guys on this journey, because all it's going to do is make you better. Okay? I'm not trying to tell you guys this to deprive you of feeling good. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to tell you guys this so that way you can become better men and you can find joy in other things that are more important. And also make it so you can find better relationships. Choose better partners. Because this stuff that's out there is making us choose partners for the wrong reasons. For sex only. But you know what? As I've said in past videos, that is going to die. And eventually, there's got to be something else at the end of the day. Right? I won't harp on that, but again, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with anybody that you think needs to hear this. And we're going to keep going, right? 14 days. We're going to 90. We're going to make it to 90, all right? I love you guys. Stay blessed.